Well, it's like 12 hours before we leave on the Buffalo River, and I had made a decision to cut off like my fishing rod holders, which is this right here, that was sitting in the back of my kayak because it took up too much room underneath. It usually sat right up underneath here and hung down in the way of me being able to push dry bags back up in there. So drilled out the rivets for it, removed it. Brother talked me into that. And then last minute I decided to grab a piece of my vinyl siding and just kind of cut it to the same shape as the actual piece that I removed. And then I tried to rivet it with rivets I could find around here this late at night in the actual holes that were there before, but those were all 3/16 holes, and I couldn't find those, so the most I could find were 1/8" rivets, and I tried to do the whole washer thing, and it just couldn't find a small enough washer. So went ahead and drilled new holes in the actual kayak. I probably, while I own this, won't ever take this back off. The fishing pole holders were kind of something I never really used anyway, because I just stuffed the rods in the boat, and the one, I usually only have one anyway, and the one that I do use, I just, when I am using it, I either stick it in the pole holder. Yes, that is a piece of rail. I'm kind of trying to get the belly out of my boat. The whole, just got sidetracked there, didn't I? But the bottom of the boat, this main rib here, it had a major up belly to it. I wanted to flatten it out. So currently, it is just slightly the opposite direction. Right there, you can kind of see where the rail's sitting, the kink is. As soon as I pop that out of there, it looks dead straight. I just hope that maybe that would kind of help me out a little bit on this trip. But I was going to quickly share with you this mod that I made to the kayak. Nice and streamlined this way. Those are aluminum rivets. And I'll show you what I'm doing over here on a kayak that's not even mine. And I just kind of made the decision to drill the holes anyway. Sometimes you got to make decisions, and the color doesn't match this one as good, but that's all I have. I'm going to put this on the stand. I'll show you how I did it. Just make sure you don't have dry bags sitting under there before you decide to do it or other things. Alright, so these are 1/8" rivets. I got the 4 rivets sitting right there. This is my piece. So if you have 1/8" rivets, you need an 1/8" drill bit. Go ahead and grab that. Just set the piece on there like you think it needs to go. You want to make sure, at least in this case, that the holes do not line up with the old holes. You take faith, because the hardest part is drilling the hole in your boat. So then clean up the excess plastic away from it. Go ahead and stick the rivet through the holes. And then, proper size for the rivet, and bam! We just got 4 more of these puppies. Just got to make sure I don't drill it in the holes that are there. Kind of do that and then clean out this extra plastic that kind of flipped up underneath from drilling the holes. No plastic left down there. I always thought rivet guns were kind of fun. Almost like a little magical how they work. So just one more hole. Clean up that excess plastic just so it sits right. Well, I gotta find the other rivet I dropped down here, y'all. There we go. Boom. Instant fix to any excess water getting in the boat. Now all I can say is I hope that my brother forgives me. Hopefully he thanks me for it. I don't know. We'll see. But there's just a little bit of a mod. Of course, if you got something a little closer, it might be better, and maybe he could do that in the future. I don't know. But at least for my boat, I don't plan on putting it back in. I kind of like how it's streamlined. The rod holders really just took up so much more room to be able to stuff stuff in the inside of it here. I mean, you got like this dry bag here. I can take and just easily slip it up through the side here now, and it takes up no room. As a matter of fact, in this particular boat, this dry bag is sitting way back here, right in between this cavity. So that really crunches a lot of the room there. But hope you guys enjoyed that one. Just a real quick video. I'll see you guys around.